Oh shit. No, I had to turn it off for a split second. My Twitch working fine? No, my Twitch is not working fine. Is my Twitch dead? I feel like my Twitch is dead. Stream summary. No. I'm having technical difficulties. There you go. It's working. Yeah. I am here. Hello everyone. I was expecting your sweet and sour ass. What the hell? Hello, Jim. About that. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live streams. Your videos helped me so much, and I'm a new player. I am so glad to hear that. Welcome to Warframe. It is a very good journey indeed. Hello, Son. How are you? Hello. Is it Lamia? Hello, Lamia. Are style better? Yeah. I'm like not 100% yet, but it's like I'm like 95% of the way there. Hi Flo, you're my favorite Warframe YouTuber. Love your vids. I'm so glad, man. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, you guys could probably hear I'm a little bit nasally. Well, I don't know if I do sound nasally, but yeah. Yeah, so I think today is literally just do some weeklies, do some of that shenanigans, and then We can do some underrated weapon grinding. I actually am doing a short on this weapon here, but I actually tried the pennant for the first time this morning, and I was like, damn, this thing's kind of nice. I kind of like it, you know. It's kind of nice, you know what I mean? Godfa Prime getting looked at. The problem is, wait, is there a different way to obtain the Godfa Prime now? I can't remember. Did they add it into the game? Like, the pennant is so freaking good. I never looked at it.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized.
Yo, are you a smart fella or a fart smeller? I like to think on a good day I'm a smart fella. But on the average day I could be a fart smeller. You know. Who knows? I guess we always ask ourselves that question, don't we? It's from Barra. Ooh, that's not very good. It's not a very accessible weapon, is it? Eh? Not the most accessible of things. So that's the pennant. I like it a lot. And you want to know why I like it? Because it's MR7. And it kind of shreds. Just from a slight observation. And I kind of like it. So, yeah. This is definitely on the list of underrated weapons. What started the pennant talk? No, I was saying that I tried the pennant this morning for the first time. I'd never looked at it before. And what got me to try it was the heavy attack kills grant 50% attack speed. And I decided to just give it a go because it's MR7. And I was like, damn, this is a very underrated weapon. It's not many people use it as well. If you look at the 2024 stats for it, it's like pretty low. Well, it's actually like in the middle, to be honest. The Stug. Lol. Are you ever going to drop a new Excalibur level cap video? I do not know. I will try Excalibur level cap, but I don't think he's going to be too comfortable solo. I don't think Excalibur is the best frame to take solo. The Aminata, isn't that, what's his name? I don't think it's mid, huh? I think this is a pretty good weapon considering you get it at MR2. The only thing is that you need to, what do you need to do? You need to farm Kome. Are you excited for Ureli Prime? I'm more excited for the Spider Frame. But yes, Ureli Prime is cool. You need the augment though. Is there an augment for it? Temporal Anchor worth it on Protea? It's talking about the ability or the augment for it? Because it depends how you play Protea. But yeah. Do I have the augment for it? No. I didn't know there was an augment for it. Trying to think of underrated melees. Are the dual karmas very good at all? Ureli Prime is in 9 days. Maybe I should do a project Ureli. What do you guys think? Subway Surfer build. What are these good for? They're slash beasts, I can tell you that for sure. The thing is, I'd rather use the dual versus, and I think these are underrated. Even though they're new, I think they're underrated. The dual versus is by far like one of the best non-incarnate melees right now. Hands down. Like if you're removing incarnates out of the equation entirely, this would be like top 5 melees. Like it has no business being that strong. Yeah, dual versus is definitely the best. Yeah. Twin. Do they have a unique trait at all, Josh? Or is it just, you know, they're just good? They're just good. Wondering. If we're looking at... No, dual swords, right? Damn, there's a lot of dual swords. What about the Prisma dual cleavers? What do you guys think of that one? Hi Kaz, thank you so much, man. I don't think the Sandpost is underrated. Everyone who loves Salam meta knows that the Sandpost is good. You know the dual Keras? Is there anything special about them? No, nothing. Did you try a Rumblejack yet? Yes, I have a Rumblejack build actually. They're pretty perfect for like melee influence, you know. So I think that with the Rumblejack, it's just a melee influence dream. Yo, I need to build up that stacks though. Oh my gosh, that's so slow. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, it's just a shit ton of what's his name? You're just relying on melee influence entirely with the Rumblejacks. I mean, what MR is Rumblejack? MR 8, not bad. Gas Rumblejack might actually be the play. I'm not gonna lie. This is an old build of mine. Ugh, what am I using? Yes, I definitely think that Elementalist is not allowing me to purchase gifts. Josh, you've given me enough, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. But you've given me enough, man. I'm wondering. I feel like this might be a player. May not be even underrated, but the jaw sword and the counter being jaw sword. Jaw from what? I don't know. Hold on till October. Why October, Josh? What's happening in October? Yeah, that was pretty good. I might actually give Rumblejack a go, eh? You're actually very correct. That might be the play. Okay, if I had to do like... Should I do a video on underrated weapons and then do like 10 or so or 12 weapons and just kind of go over everything? Or do you think I should do like 10 underrated melees, 10 underrated pistols, you know? I'm wondering if each one might be better because there's probably going to be so many underrated weapons under each category, essentially. So one weapon that I can tell you for sure. All right. Wait, I'm confused, Josh. I might have forgotten. I'm so sorry. Wait, isn't that your birthday month? Loki, the fact that oh, Loki, the fact that I look at almost all melees and it's all influence. Yeah, it's pretty boring. You tried Anku. Problem is Anku and Karnan is like absolutely insane. Have you made your final piece with Coda Maya Slam meta being killed? Ugh, it's not. It doesn't really bother me that much. I enjoyed the Coda Maya for what it was, but I knew it was gonna get nerfed, so I'm not too unfazed. Another very good underrated melee that not like everyone overlooks this weapon is the Slaytra, and that's because if you, for example, take a look at this, its unique traits / status effects inflicted by melees have 100% status duration. So you're looking at, let me in, you ducket. Why? What do you mean? Oh, for weeklies. Oh, wait. Yeah, Josh. I got you. Slate. So this thing's pretty good in like niche cases, but where it shines is just the sheer amount of slash you actually get from it. It's not in Karnan level. You know, you're not, what's naming, like doing trillions of damage. But the fun part of it, in my opinion, is when you start heavy attacking almost all the time and you just spin. So it's like a kind of like a spin to win meta in the sense, but that's the stance really. So look at that spin. And then you just hit a few times and you do a lot of slash damage, by the way. Like 22 slash procs. Just like literally destroyed it. Particles made my PC lag. To be honest, I'm actually gonna turn it down. So in terms of slash wise, it's actually really good. And because it has extra, like 100% extra duration, you can essentially just hit them a few times and leave. You know, that's like, it's like the perfect dot melee. Just shredding through everything. 1.5 million slash procs. It's not bad, you know. So Slaytra is one of them. I don't even think I have a Sylvan Aegis build. Is this melee good? Which is the better stance for shield and swords? Final Harbinger. Oh, that's the one where it's like, yeah, you leap forward, right? I'm not a fan of sword and shields, I'll be honest with you. How many... And... How many sword and shields do we have? I mean, I lie. I do like the tenant agendas. I think I do like that one quite a bit. What's another underrated weapon would you guys say? Eh? What would you guys say is an underrated melee? Cyber? I haven't had a look at that. The thing about the cyber though is like literally one of the worst freaking weapons to farm. Let's be real. I wouldn't say Broken War's underrated. Cyber crafting is shit, plus it needs an incarnate. Yeah, I agree with that one, eh? I don't even have the incarnate, you guys are right. I don't know if I'm a fan of the Grand Prime. I wonder, I've always wanted to give the Destrezor a try. Pretty sure they only have one. Yeah, they've only got one stance. What are we looking at with this though? Weeping Wounds, Condition Overload, Blood Rush. I don't think I'm gonna take Blood Rush. Discipline's Merit would be the one. See, I think the thing about this melee is like it's very like funneled, which makes sense, right? I mean, it shreds. Not gonna lie with that one. I don't know if I'm a fan of laughing nervous because I don't even have the cyber. We know that Harmony is not underrated by any means. We know that it's freaking broken. I made a video on it a while ago. Never been a fan of the Paracesis, although it is pretty good, let's be real. Vitrica? I don't even think I have that. Yep, I don't. The Cero? No. Although, ironic that you say that because I actually wanted to add polearm to the list. And I was actually thinking that I need to give the Orthos Prime a look. I wanted to give the Cero a look. I wanted to give the Aminata. And the Vacor Sidon? I think it is. You're gonna walk. Okay. Do you want to take my call? You can take my call. Yeah. Alrighty. See you later. Love you too. An instrument of unrelated harm if Legion taste bud becomes invigorated with fast attack speed and increased toxin damage. Maybe the Legion's not bad. Should be around somewhere. What? Oh, yeah. Sorry. The new tuck and lug melee good? Probably is. I can imagine. Maybe you could try one of the whoops. They're adding a new Tenno whoop with Orexia. I actually have all of the whoops. Sorry. And yeah, I formatted all of them for a video a long time ago. And I think the only one that was somewhat good is the Scoliac and the Galvacord. I'm wondering if Legion wouldn't be a bad option. Why was I running this? Bloody hell. This thing has 103% status chance. Like what? Hold on. This thing seems like it could be broken. Do you work a full-time job also, or just YouTube? I just do YouTube. This thing has so much status chance. It's insane. So you get 15 attack speed. That makes me think. Hang on a second. Let me be boring. I am out of former. Wow. Can I access the market from here? No, I can't. I need former. Former bundles. Bundles. I've got 500 platinum left. I'm gonna have to get like five packs is pretty good. Ah, jeez, my neck is killing me. Hold up. I think I have another weapon.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without...
So YouTube pays you good? Yeah. Because I get paid in, technically in dollars, gets converted into my currency. I get paid pretty well. So yeah. If you own, I don't think I own Aminata pressure. Try the Phenmor. I don't think that's like one of the most popular weapons in the game. Well, I'm gonna need to sell some things, guys. I'm actually getting kind of poor. Berserker Fury. I don't usually like running this, but oh my gosh, Josh. You did not. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Josh, for 20 gifted subs. This man is trying to break me. I've been watching you, Josh. I see you there sneaking, trying to break me. I appreciate it, man. It actually really means a lot, dude. Thank you. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Holy. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Why did I not know of this weapon before? These are the questions we have to answer. You know, we have to think of these questions. I mean, a viral electricity setup's not that bad because I have a viral electricity and toxin. Yeah, I do think maybe replace Weeping Wounds with Condition Overload. Actually, I do agree with you guys. You guys are definitely so correct. You have no idea. I need to freaking former it once more because I don't have enough capacity. Unless I take off that. Hold up. Let thy cook. Yes, I'm the biggest male influence hypocrite out there. Nice. Oh my gosh. Many status effects. What I actually would do is possibly, maybe, potentially, like, you know, kind of, you know, you get me? Yeah, cool. I'm so glad you guys understand exactly what I'm saying because sometimes I don't even understand what I'm doing, you know. You gets me, brothers? You know what? Heareth thy outeth. Okay? Just let me cook. Hear me out. Alright, we got toxin, gas, and electricity. It's not looking too bad, brubs. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Hear me out now. It's okay. Pole arms never really do kill that quickly. They're more for like a bunch of hits. Okay, so if we do look at the blast. Right, let's see what blast is looking like in the blast department. I don't know, hey guys. It's not looking very blasty if you ask me. Gas is better. You need more like outright damage with blast, dude. Like you can't have little bits. What was your latest Void Cascade main? You'll never guess my latest Void Cascade main. Is it a frame that I've recently played? Yes or no? Okay, so if it's a frame that I have not played recently, it's either He already gave me a hint. When did he give me a hint? The unique trait for the Legion is Frenzy. Toxin will combine with what's name. I think Gas is the play, boys. Personally, I think it's the play. Are you still looking for underrated weapons, or is that ship sailed? No, it's still going. It's a female frame. Is it Zephyr? It wouldn't be Valkyr because she's getting a rework. Would it be Equinox or Protea? Although Equinox is... Would it be Banshee? I don't know. You say it's a frame that I haven't touched before. Think underrated, unused. If it's underrated, unused, it has to be Banshee. Or is Nyx unused? It can't be Ivara. Okay, it has to be Titania. If it's underused, it has to be Titania, or it has to be I actually don't know. It must be Titania. Oh shit, Titania. I actually want to give Titania a relook. Not gonna lie. I want to give Titania a relook. She was one of my favorite frames for the longest time. Oh my gosh, look wife. It's the god for Prime. Brrrt. I need to do about 2 more Former on this in order for me to get Tenno. Damn, what whack ass build is that? I think I was trying out Blast with it. I don't actually know. Damn, what whack ass build is that? Yeah, I was trying out the Blast. I remember. I don't really use the God for Prime. Oh, my days, Josh. I didn't think you'd actually send 50 subs. Holy shit. Thank you. Josh. You keep on blessing me, man. Thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. Holy. Thank you, man. Yeah. Oh. Damn. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it.
This is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos.
That is absolutely clutch, bro. It's gonna keep going. Oh, why didn't I ever try the Legion? For the first time, I can rely on the exalted weapon with such ferocity. Wait, what do you use? I actually think pole arms now are in such like a better place than they were before. With all of the melee upgrades, it's ridiculous. They do so much more damage than they used to, and they just attack a lot. And when you're pairing it with, damn, I've killed 162 enemies and I didn't even realize. I turned that visual effects down. What is this frame? This is Jaya. Don't ask me why I'm using Jaya or why I have Jaya equipped. I just do. I haven't made a Jaya video yet. Well, I have, but I haven't made an updated, proper, like, in-depth one. The Grendel is still elite for slash. Holy. Josh, dude, I just have to say thank you again for the subs, bro. Like, it's been a little bit of a rough month, and yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot. What is the innovate bug with Titania again? Is it like it just keeps stacking up, right?
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Okay, our max rank 1 go. Woo! Huge. Orvius build win. I think I've done an Orvius build.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
Look at that attack speed, man. Holy. Pole arms are just great.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Okay, apparently everyone left with me. That's all good. Grendel should get an incarnate. Sure, I would love that, I'll be honest with you. That would be so... Oh, shit. Never mind. I think I'm good. Let's actually... What is a frame that I feel like just running and shredding everything with? Take my ammo not to pressure. I got you. Oh, yes. Thank you. Wait, wife, are you in our clan? No, you're not. I'll go to... I will go to the dojo and have a squizzle. Oh my gosh, it's Knoof and TJ. How much is Aminata pressure? I'm just gonna give you like 20 platinum for it. I don't know how much it is. What's your favorite weapon? I don't have one. Thank you. TJ and Warframe. Heresy. Okay, guys, if we had to test this out, I think I'm going to go for... What frame do I feel like just no braining? 0 brains required. Maximum tankiness. I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to go Baruch. And then I'm literally just going to go here. And I'm literally just going to go here and here and test it out quickly. Let's see how much damage it does against the Skuldra.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Hello. Holy shit. It's shredding. Holy crap. It is shredding. Are you excited for your main to become a prime? I'm not gonna beat the allegations. I am excited.
Chili con carne I left in the fridge for 2
I
months.
said it.
Let the hell scrubbers sit
I'm
too
not beating
long.
the allegations.
On the same sort of thing, but
But
with a crap ton of predatory hardware. Shoot off any buildup before it
yeah,
converts you to
your really prime does look pretty good, not gonna lie. Guys, I've heard the Legion before. Like, I've heard it was pretty good. I've heard that it was like a solid weapon, but
into
there's so many weapons
do something.
that I just... ignore.
Do something about that scrubber before it does something about you.
Guys, I'm shredding. I am actually melting.
What's the matter, Tech Rock? Got a little tummy ache. Hell scrubber coming up.
Where is he?
Scaldra noticed too. They're coming for you.
This is the perfect tester. Finally.
Shoot the fuss off that.
A worthy shit. Shit. Opponent strong. Shit. Nope. Weapon better. Legion shitting on everything. Holy crap. Flow #1 Ureli man. I wouldn't say I'm a #1 Ureli man. I am quite a fan of her. She's a pretty good friend. Oh shit. Well, this dynamic lighting setting really stuffs your FPS in this game. Like, I got 53 FPS right now. Why? Oh my gosh. 1.8 schmillion. Yeah, guys, Legion pretty good, not gonna lie. I can kind of just... Oh my gosh. Helicopter. I'm spinning. Oh, that's why I'm so fast. I've got Arcane Strike on my Baruch. But still, it's more fun this way. I've got like... I may or may not have like 150% increased attack speed. This is more fun this way. Oh, I forgot I had Wrathful Advance, by the way. Now it's even stronger. Oh, my word. Bro. Bro. Who would have thunk? All these weapons out of the giant warframe arsenal. So this is peak warframe, guys. You walk and everything dies. Oh my gosh. Where are you? Where are you? That was torment. Shit. Call it diamond in the ruffler. Yep. Your average influence build at this point. Although you don't have to use influence with this, you could use a duplicate setup if you're not running orange crits. Because the thing about the pole arms, they generally have pretty high status chance, but low crit chance.
Make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll
So, yeah.
done enough.
They're actually the perfect duplicate. Like, scenario, like melee duplicate scenario.
A lot. You've really just done the minimum.
To be fair, you can run Wrathful Advance and any melee and it's suddenly good. Correction. You can throw Wrathful Advance and melee influence on any melee and suddenly it's good. But yeah, for the most part, just Wrathful Advance as well. Just absolutely shreds everything. It's a melee sponge. Sorry, you're just going to be my test dummy real quick. Excuse me. Stop pushing me away, you weird tentacle monster. Let me build up that combo. I keep missing my Tenno counter, and it's like really annoying me. Yeah, this one's a bit slow. Oh, my Doriga's dead, that's why. Flo, I'm gonna need you to give it 2 cents on the Valkyr rework for audience retention, time elapsed watching purposes, also for rage bait purposes. Oh, it's on my right now. So, if we're talking right now, my feedback on the Valkyr rework. I really like the way they did her zipline. I find that to be way better. I do need to, I know this sounds weird for the zipline part. I need to find out how it feels in game, because what something looks like on the screen versus how it feels in game can be completely different things. And what else? So zipline, ripline, I think it's called, not zipline, ripline, it's kind of so far it looks like a thumbs up for me. Warcry, much better. Then your not hysteria, your third. What is your third again? What is it called? I know what it does, but your what is Valkyr's third called? Oh. Paralysis. That's the one. Okay. That one stuns enemies, if I'm not mistaken. And what's them? I can't remember exactly what he changed there. I did watch the video, but now I just can't remember off the top of my head now what paralysis does. But I guess the main thing is hysteria. I don't think they should remove the invulnerability. I don't think so. I think they should have kept, because it was the gimmick that made Valkyr unique and niche, essentially. Adding more armor and so on is just, it's gonna pull away from the fact that she's pretty much like was a great level capper, you know. But technically the pass makes it unkillable. True, but still. It's not the same. I suppose it depends. I think for me, where I am at now, for where the Valkyr rework is, I think I need to actually experience what it feels like at higher levels with the passive and the basically lethal damage removal thing, or keeping you alive, before I can actually say like, oh, okay. You know. Why is Twitch chat so empty? Zach, I'm asking the same questions. But it is what it is. No flare. Hello, Zello. Not gonna lie, guys, Legion's definitely on that list, by the way. Legion's definitely one of them. Okay, I think we can stop with the underrated weapons for now, and we can do the weeklies. Corifal, I don't know if the Corifal would be considered to be underrated though. I think it is pretty good. Dragon Nakana. But isn't like all the Nakanas pretty good in some way or another? Like Dex Nakana, Dragon Nakana, normal one, the Prime, the cheapers. The Zor version of it. You know. Cyanex? I don't have that. Hello, Brazy. Oma's def not underrated? No, it isn't. We're only doing melee for now. Does this apply heat? Heat swords. Yeah, the Tomcat is really good. I really like those. I don't know. I haven't actually tried out Baruch's weapons. You know what? You know what weapons that I do want to kind of give a go are these, which I forgot the name. What are they called? Fists. Yeah, fist weapons are pretty cool. I want to give them a go. Are we still open to suggestions? Yeah, we are. Just lay it out to me. Melees. We're doing melees though. We're gonna do a melee underrated weapons, then a secondary and a primary, or whichever order. Doesn't really matter. Preferably low MR weapons if possible. Like, I kind of want to go for those weapons that are like, hey, this is MR 6, but at the end game, look how it's shitting on everything. You know, that's kind of like what I'm looking for. A great example of that would have been the Serrata, but the Serrata is far from underrated nowadays. Serrata as an MR7 dojo weapon was super easy to obtain. It's shit. It literally destroys everything. So yeah. Josh, I have shorts being made right now. I haven't got the... No, I wouldn't... I don't really... So I'm actually excluding Incarnans from the list. This little mini series that I'm doing of like underrated weapons and frames, okay, minus frames obviously, I actually want to deliberately exclude Incarnate weapons. My whole goal for these videos is to be like, hey, warframe isn't just Incarnate weapons or the meta weapons. There's these two. They may not be as good, but doesn't mean they're bad. And if it takes you 0.5 seconds longer to kill a person, but it's 10 times more fun, isn't that what matters? So that's kind of like the goal of what I'm going for these videos. My eye has been twitching for the past like 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks, like maybe like a week and a bit. And I don't know how to stop it, and it's really annoying me. So any weapons with like fancy gimmicks or anything like that? I've seen many people, haven't seen much people use the Quassus. The Quassus is pretty good though. Wait, isn't there a Prime? Isn't there a Quassus Prime? Oh, I'm thinking of the Gunsen. Sorry if you talk about it, but what about the Aminator? Yeah, I'm looking at the Aminator. I've been using the Basilisk spell from your recent video. Been having fun with it. I'm so glad. That weapon's so good. Nefari Fireballs have multiple CO if you're interested in that type of thing. I've never really had, like... Are these good? Okay, that is... Don't ask me what that build is. Sometimes I don't even know myself. Wait, the dual bass... Do I not have the basalts? I do. It's just called twin. The mod... Oh, wait, it has a mod. Rift Strike. "25 meters away." Wait, I feel like this would be so much fun with Tenno. Hold on, I want to try this.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be?
Huh. Okay, well, I need to write down these. I would like to have 10 weapons by the time I end the stream. So you guys say twin basalt, Nefari. I want to give these a go. Josh mentioned what was it? A twin Crocker, I don't know how to say that. Twin Crocker. And then out of the polearm side of things, I think I wanted to try the Sarah art. Oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff to form. I think, yeah, I've mentioned the Reactor Dark Dagger before. I could add it in because I still feel like it's somewhat underrated, but we'll see. So if I... So it's basically Wrathful Advance. But like, how fast? I feel like this would be good provided these do more than enough damage to shred on everything. Okay, so it's only when you're actually aiming at a target that it TPs you. Croaker. Okay, thank you. So I think I want to give the Prisma Dual Cleavers a try as well. Hi, hello. How are you, beautiful? I'm good. Door Glaive has a cool gimmick as well. I think I have a Door Glaive. What does it do again? After 10 kills, gain 50% follow through, which is really good. Status chance the next 10 attacks. Gain 6 health per active. I want to see how much this actually lifts. Door Glaive is one. Yeah, that shredded a little bit more than I thought it would. Okay, hold up. Let's actually change the build up here because that was not optimized at all. So the way I would build this differently is I would use Elementalist and then I would use Steel. And I don't actually know what I would end it off with. Write that down, write that down. What would I use? What else would I use it with? Why not test out all three what's names? I could. What would I put as the last one here? I'm actually not a stranger or not like against just putting a flat dot on top of a slash. So like Toxin is really good because if you have a slash Toxin, you can pretty much fight most things if you're running afflictions, of course. So in the case of this, right? Yeah. That was pretty quick. Does that lift enemies? But if I do the... Yeah, I think the follow through is insane. Okay. Door Glaive is definitely there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Problem is, I need to have 2 extra in case. Sarafang? I'm not too sure. Heavy attacks are common multiplier of 8 times or more. Create a vortex that pulls and lifted enemies only 5 times when needed. So you have like an arcane vortex put in at 8x combo, which is really easy to maintain with a bigger weapon. Especially if you have range, to be honest. Would you guys say Grigori is underrated? I don't think any side is underrated, if I'm being real. Like, let's be real. Damn. Isn't the Volnus not bad as well? Oh, it's slam meta. Okay. So, what does follow through even do on melees? So I'm not I'm not going to claim that I'm an expert on this topic at all. There are other people out there that know this a bit better than me. But from my understanding, which I could be wrong, follow through is if I'm hitting, it's essentially your punch through for melees. So if I hit an enemy here, okay, but I hit the guy behind him in my one strike, the damage that is dealt to the enemy behind in that one strike, because you got caught in the way, will take X amount of damage from that follow through. So, I mean, if you look at the description of it, modifies the amount of damage dealt in a single strike each time an additional enemy is hit after the first. So if I'm standing with a whole bunch of range and I hit this guy here in a line and I hit those two people behind, it's 40%. That's basically what it is. You always want melees with higher follow through, because especially when you're doing something like this, when you're in between them all and you're hitting them a bunch of times, if you have like 100% follow through, it means every enemy you're hitting is taking 100% of the damage. It's pretty good to have higher follow through. You know for a fact no side is underrated these days for melee afflictions. I know, that is true. You're so correct. It's why Nami solo is so good. Getting 100% follow through means it does full damage to every enemy. Yeah. Yeah, follow through is more, Josh is right. Follow through is more crucial than punch through, because punch through just will be like, oh, I'm shooting through an object or whatever. Follow through is like, it modifies the amount of damage. So okay, I actually wasn't sure. I didn't want to say it. So what father said, that's why I didn't say it, because I wasn't 100% sure if it's diminishing returns. So like if you hit the first enemy for 100%, the enemy behind that will be 40, and if you hit a third enemy behind that in that one strike, it'll be like 40% of 40. So it's diminishing returns. But I just wasn't sure, so I didn't want to be like, oh, it's diminishing returns. But I did remember vaguely. I'm looking for a weapon with a gimmick. That doesn't seem too bad for melee afflictions, huh? I'm just realizing. Is it only melees or all weapons? Well, for now, we're doing only melees. Because I want to do a video on that. I'm still under the opinion that... Okay, you know, I'll add Corofile. You might not be wrong. Corofile. We can have honorable mentions. How does that sound, guys? No one really talks about Nami Skylar anymore. Although it is very good. Let's be real. Argo and Vol. I'm not too sure about the Argo and Vol. His bar is not good because of the stance. 60% follow through. Follows through. It looks so cool though. 100% agree with you. They had to, DE had to make the coolest looking melee weapon. Shit. Like, why? Does the Karist have a special trait? It's got innate toxin. I don't have the Vitrica. I do not have that. I tried to give the Caddis a go, but it's just not that good. Someone said that one of the fists was pretty good. Which one is the pretty good fists? Good. The Tekko. I mean, it doesn't have to be under MR10 though, to be fair. For it. Like, it doesn't have to be. Oh, because it's got slash. That's why. What is the best stance for fists, actually? I don't even have the Quastus Prime. It's so bad, but I do have the original Quastus though. Someone said the Jat Katag, whatever it's called. Is the Jat Katag good with the blasting? I feel weird about blast with melees, you know? Oh, I think I wanted to give the Corum a go. Shimmering Blight. And then I wanted to see what it would do with melee influence. I am bleeding through my platinum. Looping wounds. Condition overload. What would I go for? Steel, reach, and maybe just like Berserker Fury. It's a pity it doesn't work as well as you want it to be. Although... Oh, it shoots it out in a cone, does it? Koda Hiruda is pretty good. Okay. I think the least 5 least used melees in ascending order is Dark is least used with Dark Split Dagger, Sword, Skarner Prime, Kreska, Machete, and Galvacord. Yeah, we've already got that. I think we have enough for now. I can always make a part 2 if people find more. I might need to give the Orthos Prime a go. Damn. That's a lot of slash damage. I wonder if I can make the machete good. What is it? MR1. Nah, I don't think I can make that good, eh? Let's actually just use Elementalist and Steel. And maybe like Weeping Wounds. I want to see like how much... Well, you don't really need Weeping Wounds to be honest, but anyway. I mean, I suppose it could be good, but... Nah. I think I'm gonna have a look. I think off stream I'll have a look, but right now I want to give the dual cleavers a look. I want to give a fist a look. And then I think we keep the list that we have there. Prisma Machete. Prova Vandal. Oh, when last have we used... Or when I've like... What are they called again? The nunchucks. Yeah, the Keratinas are pretty good. Oh man. I'm sure there's more nunchucks, surely. How many nunchucks are there in Warframe? Pulmonar is having inbuilt viral. In a 9-second combo duration. That's pretty good, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Oh, these have innate electricity. I think I might want to give these a go. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. I think I want to give nunchucks a go. Why? Because they're cool. Okay. And that's the most important thing in this game. If something is cool, you simply play it. Am I right, chat? Is that the do I speak truth in that statement? Much truth. Yes. Indeed. I think, right? I think I don't know what else I'm going to use. My testing. Probably Gladiator might. No, there's no reason, actually. Maybe just Smite. Would be handy. Flo, make this build without influence? Probably could. You gotta let them cook a little bit. They're not too bad once it cooks. But your direct damage is not good. Yeah. I have the idea. You gotta let the stacks build up. Dude. What is going on? I am moving so quickly. That's such a cool animation. When? That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I think I might just exclusively use nunchucks just because they're cool. You hate that animation? I think that's cool. Damn, you attack fast with these things. Warframe veteran discovers helicoptering. I just never used nunchucks, you know. It just wasn't on the cards. Hit registration in this game is terrible. I agree. Yeah, it's a hit or miss. Okay. I think I'll have to do some dabbling myself later. Let us see.
Dear hey, Paradox. Got a set of crisis events lined up for you.
Wow.
Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
I have Baruch, Grendel, and Nyx. And I have the pennant. I actually think this game is listening. I actually think I'm the luckiest man alive. Pennant.
You don't have to keep up.
I think I
Come
kind of
in,
want to go
Verva,
for
ready when you are.
Grendel.
Stand
I'm gonna
by
be
for
honest with you
temporal
guys.
shenanigans.
I mean, I may as well go for the Lex Incarnate. I did not check the primaries.
How
I
do
need
you
one more
feel about
person
formal
for
first? Okay,
ETA.
get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I can.
Should we do Grendel or Baruch, guys? What do you guys think? I could use Router for
All
penance,
set?
but
Okay.
or I
Get your
could use
loadout
Phage. Grendel? Okay, I got you guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I got you. Octavia Josh is here. Damn. Squeaky ass boom arm and chair. I need one more person who would like to join me. Oh shit. The camera's getting warm. It should be fine. Be right back, guys. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully my camera does not overheat, guys. You still want to make? Oh, yeah. Someone messaged me. Let the chair answer before you sit.
Hiya, freaky space friend. Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
Grendel is really tanky. I'm a wizard. I'm a what? Drew cancelled. He's eating based. Okay, bro, back. What? What? Really? Is it fine? Okay. Oh goodness. That is. Yeah. May I ask a question? Sure. I think I have everything. I think I'm ready. Oh shit. Hate this bloody plastic thing.
Temple and the Ripper's gig in Solstice Square. Nessie was here in the
Oh, I got hiccups.
time before
Shit.
the time we're in now.
Exactly.
Crap.
Major entanglement event. You keep her alive and shredding, I'll track the fraying timeline.
If there was no chair, there'd be no flow. To be fair, my chair is incredibly important. You're correct. Wait, I want to do this thing quickly. 1 second. Oh, shit. Num 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 num. My FPS is actually minimal. Why is Josh dead? What's happening here? Why is Vive dead too? Guys. Dynamic lighting. Shit. Oh, it's off. Okay, I just got like a shit ton of FPS. I can see once more. Father helps. Here we go. I no longer have like 20 FPS. Grendel's so chunky. But we like Grendel though. After watching Ember Prime video, I built one with exothermic and equilibrium. I just never have energy. Awesome in terms of energy nexus is necessary or just a skill issue. Energy nexus I think will not work since you have a channeled ability. Does your do you have Arcane Energize on? I don't even know if I have that on. And do you also have Synth Deconstruct on your companion to actually proc equilibrium as as much as you possibly can? Grendel's just not for like late game, when everything has overguard, he's kind of mid. I have the wrong weapon on. Can we restart? We can. Do you want to restart?
Whoa. So many lives changed.
Let's just
because
reset.
of this one event.
Oh wait, do you guys need to leave then?
If you remember it, you weren't there.
Okay, calm down. Upper needs to leave. There we go.
I always say learn more from failure than success. Did we learn anything?
Don't tell him to calm down, Flo. He's just passionate. I just unlocked Steel Path yesterday. That's probably why. If you get Synth Deconstruct onto your companion and pair that with Equilibrium, and what you do is you make sure that your companion can actually hit as many people as possible, then you're good to go. That's when Equilibrium will shine. If you have Equilibrium and you have Synth Deconstruct on your companion's weapon, but your companion can only hit like one enemy at a time, it'll still work, but you won't feel it as well. To give you... You just left.
Safe.
Oh.
I guess not too.
Synth Deconstruct gives... Let me tell you exactly what it does. The textbook definition of Synth Deconstruct is when companions damage enemies. Enemies injured by the companions have 25% chance to drop a health orb when killed. That converts Equilibrium. Thank you. Sometimes when you can't explain your own things, you gotta use the game.
Before I forget, contact a miners.
Dude, I'm so... Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
Should I use the Phage instead? Maybe I should use the Phage. Is Zarta Invocation still good for energy management, or am I way behind the curve? A little bit behind the curve. Although it could be an option too. You're not wrong in using it. There's, but I guess the Equilibrium, Energize, or Nourish combo is just still the best,
Exactly.
What frame is that? This is Grendel.
You keep her alive and shredding, I'll track the fraying timeline.
Yes, Grendel. Dance with the blade, you graceful swan. Nom nom nom. Bro, case in point, like I literally can't surprised he didn't go with Nyx given absolute invulnerability. Sometimes you don't need to have, you know, absolute invulnerability. Sometimes being the frame that's fun is what matters, you know? Where is it? I can't see it. Okay, casual. Good subsume for Zaku. Loki don't like his status to active gameplay. I think I went for Terrify or just any armor stripping ability would work. Okay, everyone has Nourish and Raw. I literally cannot feast on any enemy. And if I do, they're dead. You know what? I'm just gonna vomit on everything I see. I see the problem with Grendel though. Graceful walrus. He's not a walrus, he's a swan. I got a shiver. The temperature has just dropped so much. Holy.
If you remember it, you weren't there.
Pray for a purge! Pray for a purge! Pray for a purge!
Okay. Bro wants a purge. I'm not an expert. That's basically what I'm doing. Look at that. You guys see that animation? Oh shit. I'm dead! He's an XL swan. Easy fix for Grendel. Let him eat overguarded units. I actually tend to agree with you. I personally think Grendel's feast should allow him to eat overguarded enemies. But maybe with like a restriction, so like you could only eat like Eximus units or normal units that have overguard, because it would be broken to have like you know, like chomp on a Thrax or something. It'd be a little bit unfair. But that overrules the fundamental. It does go both ways. I think the actual problem is not necessarily the overguard. I think it's the fact that when I break the overguard, I think the problem with Grendel comes down to the element of team play. And there are a few frames that are like this. Like if your teammates are too strong, you'll never really experience the full power of this frame. Or that frame. Oh my gosh. I can vomit. Yes. Temple, you know, you make our lives kind of difficult. Grendel stocks going up, that happens. Absolutely. But I understand why they wouldn't do it. I think if you have a way of shredding to the enemy's overguard and you're solo, you don't have a problem with feasting. See, like, that's okay. Like, I actually don't mind just armor stripping where I can. Nom nom nom. Ow. I was like, what just killed me? But I did have like an absolute plethora of status effects on me, so it did make sense. Come here. Vomited. Nice. Give the enemy status cleanse when they eat the amount of times I eat an enemy and they just one die. Yeah, that is a big problem. It's almost like you gotta grab them in their natural habitat, right? Please. Oh shit. Oh, vomit on him. Kill him. Oh no. Not like this, boys. Okay, we're good. I have so many buffs, it's not even a joke. We need a PvP where you play as Grenier or Corpus against each other instead of Conclave. Like an FPS version of Warframe, imagine that. Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy. A COD Warframe. That'd be funny. Oh my word, it's Arcane Crepuscular. Biggest tunt. Oh, okay, Elemental Vice, nice. They got the chops for it. Yeah, true.
Oof. Looks like the crop duster's flown over the sector. Gonna need a lot lower spore count if we're going to proceed here.
There we go. That's what I like to see. Full belly. Multiple enemies. Ready to be vomited on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Welcome, Raupi. What is that? Is there a way to speed up Feast's animation or not? You know, imagine you could take this, what's it? Bow Bow. Oh my word. Josh is cutting it fine here. Battle Royale in the plains. That would be so funny though. I would laugh at that. Crap. Vomiting time. I actually want to make a Grendel video, not gonna lie guys. I want to make a Grendel video. It'll be my first ever Grendel video. Have I spoken about Grendel before? No, I haven't. Just realized.
I seem to remember when these hell
Interesting.
scrubbers were going to stop the rot in its tracks. We were so naive back then.
Not to get all conspiracy theory on you, dude, but Skulldra's not as down on the rod as they pretend to be.
Oh, you bastard. No ways. Project Grendel, perhaps? Possibly. Enthusiastic, believe me. That's so bad. I shouldn't be laughing. I think I worked out that augmented is better than bellicose. I think. Not too sure. Huh? I looked away for a second. How? Hello, Tez. How are you? Grab some more. Uh-oh. I don't really do any maths. I just see stuff as soon as I put together and hope it's better. I don't really like the math side of Warframe as well. That's like one of the big things in my content, which there's nothing wrong with the people that likes the math, like the mathematics behind why your damage is X and Y, whatever. But I've always had the mentality or the opinion of like, that will definitely appeal a certain part of Warframe's audience, make no mistake. But I feel like the majority of Warframe players are just casual people just chilling. And If I can simplify the game as much as possible while showing you like, hey, this does big boy damage, then that's all that matters, you know? And I think that's kind of the way I played Warframe. Like, I don't want to overcomplicate it just because, you know. Oh, that sounds good, Tez. My Ember is jealous. Well, I do have Nourish on, so it's like a cheat code.
Words in this? Eichlein Joss? Bull? Can't make it out. Grab Minerva. One more experiment to run.
I need to get out of here. Sorry. Graceful Swan is late. Ooh, Universal Fallout. Wait, isn't this the shitty one? No, it's not. Pretty sure that's... Or is the Hot Shot the good one?
This is the final stage in my research. It's super duper critical that you don't stop kicking.
I think it's good on Protea.
Understood.
Personally.
Loud and clear.
You can't leave Raw alone. I mean, understandable. It's pretty elite, let's be real.
Things are getting pretty heavy down here, Kaya.
I know. Just hold on. This is the last mission, I swear.
Oh. I mean, we may as well grab this, right? Pretty sure. I see you also have I Was Made for Loving You stuck in your head. Yeah, Lindy and I watched Fall Guy yesterday. And for those of you that have watched that movie,
Quota fulfilled.
you'll know that that
We're
song
heading
was
for
littered
Expo
across it.
Alaska.
And
I thought you were so dead. When can we do this
yeah,
again?
it's a catchy song. It's a good song. Oh, we're not gonna get it, bro. I'm coming. I'm late. I'm a heffalump. Sorry. Whoops. Oh, Arcane Hotshot, Crimson Tower Forged. Huge. Thank you, boys. I appreciate that. Let's go and do EDA now. I think Youngblood sang it in a different way, which was really good. I think the Youngblood version of that song was pretty. He sang it very well. You're gonna have to do EDA without me, champ. Rip. That's unfortunate.
One must make the best of things.
Let me just see what is on the cards. Wow. Wow. Torrid Incarnon.
Rip from his teeth all that he has taken and teach him this. That woe shall be
Mirror Defense,
so
Exterminate, and Alchemy.
reward. Prepare well, for we shall not return until the experiments are secured.
Gara is definitely worth it. Gara is elite now after the rework. She's a lot more accessible in terms of like you don't need the fattest ribbon to use her now. Warframe partner privileges gets tired. Am I gonna do? Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Who wants to do EDA? I actually don't think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's been about a good 3 or 4 months since I have actually used the Torrid. Like, I actually think my Torrid build is incredibly outdated. I'm doing EDA, Gummy, not Netrocells.
Lloyd has tasked us with
Stug.
finalizing several experiments.
And Nakana. We did EDA literally 2 minutes before. That's rough. All we can see. Even though the Moma are pretty immune to slash or resilient to it, I think the sheer amount of procs I'm going to hit with this weapon should be more than enough. Should be. I actually think I don't need to change my build, although it should be. How does acuity scale with a Torrid nowadays? I actually think it's been longer than 4 or 5 months. I think I went like on an anti-Torrid run for quite some time. Just rely on the fart gun and cannon. Acuity scales horribly. Or aptitude? It's Monday. Why are you streaming Monday today? I technically like stream weeklies. Technically. Do I have a face? Yes, I do. I would hope I have one. Do I want to do EDA now, or do I want to do it during the week? I don't know. What's the time now? It's 6 o'clock. It's actually dinner time. Obviously a joke. I know, don't worry. I was just joking as well. I'm thinking. Do I want to sit for the next half an hour and do EDA right now? Not really. I don't feel like sitting with a mirror defense.
Prepare well. Before the foe is...
Do EDA later, you can steal Aku and purple. Probably. I have to go and work on the beginner's guide episode 2 though. I need to go and work. Need to go and do things. Haven't played in about a year, but I still watch your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is always the cool to like when people say I still watch your videos even though I don't play the game anymore. I'm like, thanks. I appreciate that. What do you think of the RQ core? Is it good or something? I don't have a Kuva 10 of weapons yet. RQ core is a bit disgusting. It was the most used secondary in 2024 because of its augment. RQ core is like S+ tier, realistically. Okay, so we did one weekly, which is fine. I'm not really fussed about weeklies. And then RQ is no RQ underrated. The Rhino Junction requirements for the video? What do you mean? Oh, I have a question for you guys. I want to know what your thoughts are before I go. Do you guys think, right, that because in the episode 2 I'll be explaining like how to move, right? As a new player, you don't know how to move. And do you guys think mentioning the concept of parkour velocity that early is a bad thing? I don't think it is. I just want to know what you guys think and like why you think it would be a bad thing if you do think it's a bad thing. I think it's so good because mobilize, right? The mod mobilize can be farmed on Earth. And if you can't farm it, right? If you can't, like, let's say you spend like 5-10 missions farming Earth because you can only get it on Mariana and you don't get it, you can buy it for 2 platinum from another player. If you get yourself to Deimos and play Harend, you can farm like 5-10 platinum a pop, and you can buy that mod with ease. I think, like, I genuinely wish when I was first starting out with Warframe, people were like, hey, so this is how you move, and here's parkour velocity and why it's better than sprint speed. And that's exactly what I speak about. Because I feel like a lot of new players, especially me, right? I thought in the beginning, I was like, oh my word, rush, sprint speed. It's the perfect mod. But you never sprint in Warframe. You're always bullet jumping. The only time you'll ever experience rush is with Vault. If you're doing a speed bolt. Like if you're doing his second ability. That's the only time you'll ever need rush. When else would you need to sprint? Just mention it's not required. It's a quality of life thing. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say. But yeah. So explaining to the guy who doesn't even know how you should be spamming bullet jump there. They should be using 5 tile yellows. Okay, it's not to that extent. Okay, I know I have a slight addiction to parkour velocity, but it's not to the point of, you know. Hello, Purple. Can you look at my build? Sure. If you send it to me in game. I don't know. I think talking about parkour velocity early is not a bad thing. I think it's pretty good. Yes, it can be frustrating to be left behind by other players when you're new. Yeah. What's another important thing for new players, would you guys say? So like for me, right, one of the most important things to have as a new player is maxing out your streamline as quick as possible, and putting on equilibrium, but you don't have to max it out because it's too expensive. And then mobilize is underrated, huge quality of life. And then I personally think getting fast deflection is really good for the star chart, because you'll literally you won't die. Tell them not to invest into health tanking. I never see new players use their abilities. It's because they don't have enough energy sustain. So one of the things that I'm going to suggest is for like 4 platinum or 3 platinum, you can buy energy nexus. Now you would technically have to wait until you get to why can't I think of the word now, where the temporal sanctum is. What's the called? Entrati. There we go. You'd have to wait until you get to there before you can get energy nexus. But for a mod that you can buy for like 2-3 platinum from another player that actually sorts out your energy sustain is the biggest lifesaver. If you have energy nexus and streamline maxed and you have dreamer's bond, you can actually play the game and have energy sustain. It's the biggest like hack. I heard that you're really man. I'm not beating allegations. I found you through YouTube. I watch your videos while I work overnights. Hello Havoc, welcome to the live stream. I thought you could get energy nexus with Nightwave credits. You can?
The steady blade in certain hands.
It's obviously not here, but I didn't know that you can get it through there.
And we're out.
How do you turn the lights off in the background? I just turned off dynamic lighting. You think you have energy siphon. Energy nexus is something different. Energy nexus is a mod that literally receives +3 energy regen per second. And that's like huge. Hello, Julie. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think of anything else. Like, that's super, super good. Energy Nexus is in Charter Lab mod, unfortunately, so a brand new player won't get it for a while. Yes, but if you farm like 2-3 platinum, you can buy it. And if you can get that before you get to Entrati Lab, like, it's such a long way before you get to Entrati. If you just buy it, you're gonna have such a better experience. I'm already going to talk about corrupted mods and platinum farming and everything. You start the game with 50 plat? Yes, but that 50 plat is non-tradable. It's that cheap? Yeah, it's very cheap. Varuna is very good. I haven't played her in very long, but Varuna is very good. Need to buy the keys in the dojo, dragon keys, get void traces, build those keys, farm Harend. Yeah, I'll talk about all those things. That plat is mostly for slots? Yeah. Absolutely. $100%. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna call it there. I think I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll see you guys later this week for another stream. I have something quite cool planned. We're gonna do that damage reduction project and see how far we can push damage reduction. But yeah. Alright, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the support. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.